Thank you for joining me live today. I'm really glad you could make it. Um, and it's been really hot here in the Northeast, but it's gotten a lot better this evening after some rain. Anyhow, I'm glad you could make it. Um, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Dr. Faith Akpator. I am the creator of a college admissions coaching program called CFF College Fully Funded. Um, and in the program, I work with serious high school juniors or rising seniors whose families cannot afford to pay for college out of pocket. I help them successfully apply, secure college admission with full funding, and avoid debt by using our curriculum based, tried and tested CFF College Fully Funded framework. I have been working in higher education now for more than 15 years. So today, I am going to talk about the secret to how I got admitted into college with full financial aid or full funding and not loans. So while I am speaking, um, I am going to um, while I'm speaking, I am going to um, feel free to put any comments in the chat or any questions that you have in the chat. Um, I will do my best to answer them here live. And if you're catching the replay and have any questions, please put them in the comments too. And I'll do my best to come back and answer them. So let me just do one more thing here to make sure that we are situated. Um, so just give me 1 second here. Okay. All righty. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. Years ago, as a prospective college student applying from abroad, all I wanted was to get into college with as much funding as to allow me to attend. My family could not afford my full cost, my total cost of attendance for college, and my only hope was to receive full funding to cover the difference. That was the only way I would be able to come to the United States for college. And I was doing this from halfway across the world. Eventually, I was successful. But this experience informed how I now work with prospective college students today who are also seeking admission with full funding because their families cannot pay for college out of pocket and they also want to avoid debt. Remember, I said eventually I was successful in my admission journey, but this was by no means smooth sailing. There were pitfalls and setbacks along the way. And the first was that I had no idea what I was doing, not at all. I did not have professional guidance. I did not have a framework that I followed. And I just applied to schools based on what I had heard from my family and friends. And there was no real rhyme or reason or strategy to what I had done. Needless to say, it didn't work. I did not hear back from some of the schools to which I applied, and I got rejected by the others. So, a while later, I tried again as a transfer applicant. This time, I had professional guidance, appropriate search resources, a specialized college directory that helped me narrow my search, and a host of other resources. I applied to several colleges. I received several full funding admission offers. And eventually, I chose to attend Hampshire College. Now, when I say I got fully funded, that means that all my costs beyond what my family could reasonably afford to pay was covered. At Hampshire, I had a transformative education that became the foundation and the basis for everything that I did afterward. So I eventually overcame my initial challenge of lack of know how, lack of a roadmap necessary to accomplish my college admission goals. So since then, whenever I wanted to accomplish something, I found people who have already done that thing, who have already accomplished the thing that I want, and I would learn from them. I will follow their roadmap. This experience taught me the importance of a framework for success in whatever goal one is trying to accomplish. And if you think about it, a framework is basically a series of repeatable steps that anyone can follow to accomplish a particular goal, as long as the required initial ingredients or criteria are present, right? That means anyone that meets the required criteria, has the ingredients, if they follow the framework, they can achieve the same goal. And this is why I created the CFF College Fully Funded framework, which I use in helping rising seniors applying to college who meet the required criteria. Once they follow the recipe, the roadmap, so to speak, that is laid out in the framework, according to the guidance that I provide, they succeed. And this happens for student after student after student. So the secret to admission with full funding, with full financial aid, and avoiding debt is really simple. It's following a tried and tested framework for success. So I hope you found this useful and helpful. We are currently accepting enrollees into our summer college admissions coaching cohort. The deadline for registration is May 29th. We're going to start in the second week of June. But in this program, we work with serious high school juniors or rising seniors by the time it's the summer, and also prospective transfer students whose families cannot pay for college out of pocket, to help them successfully find, apply, and secure admission with full funding and avoid debt by using our curriculum-based, tried and tested CFF College Fully Funded framework. If this describes your family and you would like to learn more about how we can help you meet your college admissions goals, please book a call. I'm going to put a scheduling link in the comments so you can do that. And I hope you found this helpful, and I hope you join me for other lives this week and next week. Tomorrow, you can join me at the same time, 7 p.m. Eastern, and I'm going to be talking about 3 main frustrations that families face in the college admissions process, if any of them apply to you. So I'm just going to take 1 minute to make sure that I'm not missing anything um, from anyone. Um, let's just see here. So let's see. Okay. Okay, so I've put that in the comment. Um, I hope you find that helpful. Alrighty. So I will see you tomorrow if you happen to join me live. Um, and again, I'm going to be talking about the three main frustrations that families in the college admissions process um, face. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. If you're catching this on the replay, feel free to put your question in the comments, and I'll make sure to come back and answer them to the best of my ability. Thanks so much, and have a good night. And please keep cool in this hot weather. Take care. Bye.